feel free to come to the dad of the team. Here we are. Welcome along to the Groove Junction. It is another episode 56. Thanks for dropping in. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Just thank you all around. It is the Groove Junction, the DJ's podcast, talking all things DJing. And we'd like to thank Wolf Mix for supporting the Groove Junction. And this week, back by popular demand, we had one message from one person hoping that he would come back this week. It was the main man himself, DJ John Colley, everybody.
All right, how you doing? I was only out of the country for 5 minutes and you already replaced me. So don't worry about it.
Yeah,
but...
and talking about being back by popular demand, it was only you that was asking for the demand to come back.
You know what, right? I mean, I listened to the podcast, mate. I listened to the podcast when I was away, and I have to admit, I was gutted to be away and not at the podcast because you obviously had Sophie Lou step in, and yeah, I couldn't have asked for a better person to step in, and yeah, so I was gutted that I wasn't here for that. But I am really happy that Sophie stepped in. So thank you very much. You know.
She did a great job. It was a great chat, and she I know she had some big shoes to fill, and she got all of your Johnisms in.
I know. You know what? I was quite surprised at that when you said about the going to the break. I was like, she ain't going to be able to do that. Listen, oh, mate, she smashed it out of the park, didn't she?
And that wasn't even rehearsed. She did it straight off the bat.
No, we have about 5 takes doing ours.
Yeah, exactly. When you do it, I have to edit it so much because you get it wrong. Your fingers get all tangled up when you do it. It's relentless. It's relentless. But anyway, we are back. You are back, John.
Yes, I'm back.
Welcome back into the land of podcasting, and us being the all singing, all dancing, DJ conversation that is the Groove Junction. As always, let's just get into the rundown and find out what we've been up to. So, Pro Mobile Magazine, thank you for supporting the rundown. Over to you.
The Groove Junction rundown is sponsored by Pro Mobile Magazine, the magazine that's got it all. It's a game changer. They don't just do surface level reviews, they dive deep with real practical insights. And the interviews, they feature some heavy hitters sharing seriously valuable advice. But it's not just about DJ gear. They cover everything. Marketing techniques, and even the latest tech trends like AI, which is super relevant right now. Honestly, if you're serious about your DJ career, you need to check them out. And here's the best part, we've got an exclusive deal just for the Groove Junction listeners. You can subscribe right now by searching Pro Mobile Magazine and hitting the subscribe button. Just use our special code, GroovePMSUB, for a 25% discount on your first year's subscription, which is 6 magazines delivered to your door. That's Pro Mobile Magazine. Don't miss out.
Thank you, Pro Mobile Magazine, for sponsoring the rundown. So, John.
Yeah?
What have you done?
This is going to be quick and easy.
Well, yeah, this is going to be a quick episode, everyone. Don't worry about that.
Oh, all I will say okay, yeah, obviously I haven't done anything because I've been like, you know, sunning it up and enjoying myself by the pool. But I think I did what probably every DJ does when they're out on holiday, and I'm kind of looking around at the PA systems and all that sort of thing. And we went out for dinner one night, and we were sat down and we could see the sea, and it was lovely. There was the most beautiful FBT stack system. So like over there, right?
Sorry, I just stopped you. I thought you were going to say something else there. There was this most beautiful, and then you start waving your arms for everyone listening, describing something. So I was like slightly relieved.
Yeah, honestly, it was the bass bin was encased in this bamboo casing they'd done, and the sound was absolutely fantastic. Really, really, really good. So yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah. So yeah, I haven't really done anything. I did a bit of networking out there.
You did a bit of networking in Cyprus.
Yeah, well, we were sitting, just sitting down having dinner, and the waiters come over, spoke like perfect English. I think he was from Coventry or something. Gary, his name is, lovely Gary, right? And he's chatting away, and he sort of said, "Oh, do you live out here?" I said, "No, just on holiday. Oh, what do you do for a living?" So I told him I was a DJ. He said, "Oh my God," he said, "Let me put you in touch with our wedding planner because we're crying out for wedding DJs over here." So I had a little chat. Now, this restaurant we had a singer, and there was a wedding reception going on over the side there.
Okay.
The singer, yeah, he wasn't the best singer. I'm not going to lie, he wasn't. But he put his own spin on songs, familiar songs that everyone would know, like UB40, Bob Marley, that sort of thing. A bit of Peter Andre, and it turns out that this guy was Peter Andre's brother, Chris Andre. So I had to go and say hello. As you do. So yeah. And so I looked chat with him, and I sort of said, like, "Well done, thank you very much." I did ask him to sing some Beatles for my daughter, but he said, "I haven't got any." I'm like, "You're the singer. How can you not have? You've only got." Anyway, he did a little bit of Hey Jude for me, which was good, and he sort of said, like, he asked, what we were doing, this, that, and the other, and I said, well, he said, "I saw you talking to the wedding planner. Are you getting married?" It's like, no, no.
Trust me, sir, I've already crossed that bridge.
Yeah, I said to him, "How dare you swear at me like that?" And yeah, he was saying the same thing. Is that the kind of calling out for DJs out there.
Really?
Yeah, Iron Appa and Limassol, there's more DJs than you can shake a stick at. But down on the other part of the island, they haven't got the wedding DJs, they haven't got the entertainers down there as such. So
sounds like a calling, everybody.
Well, it could be. I mean, we might have to. I mean, I know the Groove Junction is already global, but I think we might have to go global.
Well, I'd love to say that we would. We've made it perfect. Well, I say we haven't made it perfectly clear. Obviously, the fact that you weren't on the Groove Junction last week, John, because the internet connection would wholly mean that the Groove Junction would be over if we up sticks and headed down to Cyprus, because we wouldn't be able to do a podcast because you could not get internet for love nor money.
See, and the funny thing about it, right, is that I was literally sitting on the router with my phone, and it turns out that the router in the villa I was in was basically linked to another router, which was at a restaurant at the bottom of the Chase, which is a good 150 meters away. So it wasn't even its own independent internet. Yeah, it wasn't very good. But yeah,
Wasn't happening.
No, it wasn't happening, and that's hence why I wasn't here.
Nice.
But I had a great stand-in, so thank you, Sophie Lou.
Sophie Lou was brilliant. Yeah.
Oh, and I listened to a track. Sorry, I listened to a track straight after the podcast as well. Love that.
Yes, really good, really good.
Yeah.
Really nice, uplifting drum and bass track. Nothing too heavy about it. It's really nice. If you haven't seen that, it's on I think one of our most recent reels on our Groove Junction Instagram page. To go and check that out if you haven't checked it out already.
And I don't like drum and bass, but I really enjoyed that track. Really
you made that perfectly clear a few times, John, about drum
Well,
and
I'm just saying again, because I know what's going to happen on the next bit of the rundown is that you're going to tell us about your crazy busy week, and I'm not going to be able to say anything for the next few minutes, and I've got to trying to catch up for having last week off.
All right, all right. You want to take over?
No, absolutely not.
All right, okay.
So, Matty, what have you been up to?
So, thanks for asking, John. So, I had a 13th birthday party, all girls. It was okay. They booked me for 3 hours. And to be honest, those sort of parties should only be 2 hours maximum. So I won't be making that mistake again. But yes, it was quite hard to maintain connection with the young people, because once you get beyond,
thing, isn't it?
Yeah, it's an age thing. So yeah, it was tough. But anyway, thanks, John. So that was Thursday, and then I didn't have it. That was Friday, and then I didn't have anything Saturday. Oh, I didn't have any. No, hold on a minute. I've sort of lost track where we are. So that was on Thursday. Didn't have anything Friday. Wasn't supposed to have anything Saturday. However, got a call up to go and jump in a club in Windsor, a club called Labyrinth, in their room 2. So I went and did that 12 till 3 on Saturday night, which was good. It was really good, actually. Really, really good. It was really bizarre because the main room was going down really, really well. And I was in talking to the DJ and chatting away, and it was all good. And then they decided to open the doors to room 2, which what I was in, around about 12:15. They delayed that slightly till 12:30, and then opened the doors, and then literally there was just like a wave of people just flooded into this room.
Into your room?
Completely removed themselves from the main room, went into my room, and then the room was packed. Room was absolutely packed, and there wasn't much difference between the size of the main room and the second room, to be totally honest with you. But yeah, it was absolutely rammed, and it remained that way until 5 to 3, when I had to tell people to, this room's now closed, and then everyone walks into the main room for the last 5 minutes, and then they kick everyone out. But no, it was really good. Enjoyed it. Yeah, it was good.
What did you take your own equipment, or was it all there for you?
No, so in the main room they had the normal run of the mill CDJ 3000s, but in room 2 they didn't have anything. So I was asked to take my own. So I took the AZ down, which I'm having issues with. That's another story. Yeah, that's another story. I'm having issues with. I've been on to Alpha Theta about it, showing them videos. Got some issues with the software, even though the software is all up to date. So yes, I'm not.
Well, fingers crossed that gets sorted very soon.
Yeah, not happy about that. So I'm hoping they've looked at the videos and then they can respond and let me know what they want to do about it. But yeah, so yeah, took my own stuff, which was fine. All good
stuff.
Yeah, it was a good night. It was a good night. So yeah, that's pretty much what I did. So yeah,
wicked. Love that.
That completes this week's rundown, which is sponsored by Pro Mobile Magazine.
Thank you, Pro Mobile Magazine.
So John, the fact that you've been away, there's one question I want to ask you, and it's a question in relation to a scenario that's come up with me. So this is potentially one of those DJ dilemma situations.
Love a DJ dilemma. Love
a DJ dilemma. I'm trying to find if I've got a. Oh, I have got it. I've got it. Hold on. Yes, it's going to be a. No, that didn't work. See, that was. Oh, hello. I've gone into echo mode. Well, take that off. Press the wrong button. But yes, it's going to be a
DJ's dilemma.
So I've got a slight dilemma in the sense of, in my terms and conditions. So somebody's booked me. Someone's paid the deposit. And they've paid their 25% of what the actual fee is on booking and confirming. And then 14 days before the event, in my system, in my contracts, I ask for the remaining balance to be paid. Now, within my CRM, it does all that automative stuff that goes out to remind people that they still need to pay their remaining balance. This reminder went out 3 times to one of my clients. And the dilemma that I have is that I've never had this thing happen before when somebody hasn't paid. So I'm going through the process of seeing that they have received the email because the CRM is telling me they have clicked on it.
Yeah. So they've clicked it and read it.
Okay. And they've done that 3 times.
Okay.
And then ignored me.
Right.
I then have sent a text message.
Okay.
That has also then been ignored.
Okay.
And we're now at this point where the party is this Friday.
This Friday coming?
And it's now Wednesday, yeah. We're recording this on a Wednesday night.
Okay.
So the dilemma is, at what point, or have I missed the boat in the sense of, should I have gone early and gone, hey, where's my remaining balance? Or do I just do nothing, turn up on the night and then go, look, unfortunately, you didn't pay when we should have been paid, but you still owe me?
Well,
what's your thinking on this?
Right, so there's a couple of there's a couple of things that you could do
That's
here.
The dilemma, John.
Yeah. So I personally, they've ignored my text call. I'd give them one last call. If they do not answer the phone, I would send them a text to say, yeah, you know, on multiple times I've tried to contact you. I've seen that you've read our correspondences. Unfortunately, I will not be able to attend your event. I mean, they've signed the contract. Yeah. So you've done everything. So the only problem you're going to get is, you know, if you don't turn up, you're not going to get the rest of your money. You could take it to a small claims court and you may win, right? Because you've got the contract and everything, but that's a long process.
Do I turn up?
I personally, I would turn up. I would turn up in my before I had my own CRM. I used to in the little contract that they had. It used to say, any money is outstanding. I will set up. I will sound check, and then the balance needs to be paid before I can commence the event. Right.
Okay.
That's how I used to do it.
So you set up, you do everything, and then you basically say, right,
I'm
I will
here.
start when you pay.
Yeah. So, I mean, I will give you something that happened to me quite a few years ago, which is why I bought in the deposit thing. I never used to charge deposit. I just used to say, yeah, I'll be there, pay me on the day. So I turned up to a party. It was a 2 till 4 party, set everything up, sound checked everything, went over to the woman and said, listen, yeah, I just need you to settle up now. She said, oh, my husband's got the money. I said, no problem. When your husband pays me, we'll crack on. Now, party started at 2. There's loads of kids running around. There's loads of parents sitting around looking at me as if say, when are you starting? And I said to the woman, I said, look, when your husband gives me the money, that's when I'm going to start. Okay. He turned up at 3 o'clock. Now, granted, he comes straight up to me. It was a 2 o'clock start and he turned up at 3.
Okay.
He came straight up to me. He gave me the money. Thank you. No problem. Press play. Here we go. Right. And I finished an hour later at 4 o'clock.
So you didn't do the 2 hours?
Well, to be fair, I'd already done my 2 hours.
Okay.
I was there at 2 o'clock. It's not my fault that they didn't pay in that first hour. Right. So the contract said, they signed the contract. The contract said, you know, once money's paid, then the event will commence. Right. But I've been there, their 2 hour slot. There's 2 till 4. That's their slot. So I finished at 4 o'clock. She went off on 1 and said, look, you know, you're supposed to do 2 hours. I said, look, at the end of the day, you were supposed to pay me before I started. Here we are. And I mean, I got my money. I did the hour. And to be fair, they have booked me since then many times.
Have they paid you?
Yeah, now I've got my CRM. They've learned that, yeah, they have, you know, and I think that what the scenario you're going through, you've got, you know, there's 2 options. Number one, you could just say to them, look, I've tried to contact you, you've ignored me, I'm not turning up. All right, you could do that. Okay, you're going to lose the remainder of the balance that's owed. You won't get slated. I mean, they'll probably slate you if they're expecting you to turn up, but you've done everything that you can. Personally, if it was me, I would turn up. I mean, have you contacted the venue?
It's a village hall.
Okay, right. So village hall. I mean, I would turn up. I wouldn't get anything out of the car. I'd say to them, say, look, you know, do you still want a DJ? Because if you do, I'm here, but you got to pay me, and you got to pay me now.
Yeah.
You know, otherwise, I'm not taking anything out of the car.
It's an interesting one because it's like a balance of how hard you push people, but you understand that you've written into a contract, the fact that they've ignored it. Yeah, it's an interesting one. I would be really keen to know what our listeners,
I would as well.
And viewers are saying. So please contact us on Spotify or on YouTube and put your comments in there and let us know.
Be interested if anybody else has had that, because that comes on to another thing within my contract very slightly, is that I have a damage clause in my thing. So if any of my equipment is damaged by a guest, is, you know, whoever booked me, they are responsible for that. And I did a wedding. There was a swimming pool, dance floor, don't mix very well. He jumped in the pool. We got out of the pool, straight on the dance floor, fell over, smashed the light. Said to the bride and groom, he smashed the light, you know, this is the price it's going to cost you, blah, blah, blah. And they paid. Bosh, done.
Have it in your contract.
Definitely have it in your contract. Definitely have it in your contract. And make sure that both you and the other party have signed that contract before the event.
Okay.
That would be my advice, because then it's legally binding. So if you do end up taking it to a small claims court, you do stand a fighting chance of winning your money back.
Lovely. That's this week's
DJ's Dilemma.
and we'd be really interested to hear what people have to say. So I'll tell you what, John, let's have a quick break. Go on then, do it.
I'll see
John,
you. No, you've got to say it. You've got to say it. Come on.
No, you. No,
No,
you
no.
do it all. You do it.
No, I don't want to do all of it.
Okay.
Well, Sophie didn't do all of it, did she?
No, she never does.
No.
And nor you.
Come on in.
All right. So, John, let's have a quick break. So I will see you
after the break.
So, welcome back, everyone. How was that for you, John? Yeah, you've not had a break for a while, have you?
No, I haven't had a break for a while, and I'm back and I'm refreshed, and I'm all right, mate. I'm all right.
Beautiful.
Have you lost weight?
Probably.
You have. No, you have.
Have I?
Yeah, definitely lost weight.
I'll tell everyone, the last 2 weeks I've been on jury service. Yeah, I can't obviously talk about stuff, but it's been fairly stressful. But anyway, enough about that. You said you wanted to talk to me about something. Did someone reach out to you?
Yes. A friend, a person I know, through the podcast, a bloke called Jack Anderson.
Jack Anderson.
Jack Anderson, and I'm pretty sure he's from Scotland.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure I've spoken to him on the phone in the past. Now, he reached out to me just yesterday, saying, I've got the Flex 4 controller. He said, love it, but I'm stuck with what, he sent me a picture. He said, I'm stuck with what these buttons are, right? There's 3 sections that have been rung off on this picture, and it's the loop buttons, and it's the effects buttons on the Flex 4. Now, if anyone knows what the Flex 4 is, it's a Pioneer 2-channel mixer controller. It's about so big. It's literally about 40 centimeters long, something like that. It's not very big at all. It's a lovely compact. Even James Hype uses a Flex 4 as well. Okay. So it's not all about size, is it, Matty? You might have a big AZ, but it's not all about the size, mate. All right.
I have been told that many, many times, John.
So I went to my lockup today, and I got my Flex 4 out, and I'm going to be doing a short little tutorial video on what these particular buttons do and how they affect the what he's trying to do on his controller. So I'm going to explain that to him. And what I really liked about it, Matt, is the fact that after 56 weeks of doing this podcast, we are still getting people coming to us and asking for our advice, which, we're not, we're not tutors. We're not, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what else. You know what I mean?
We're just that friendly voice.
Yeah, but what I like is that, after all this time, there's still people are still reaching out to us saying, listen, can you help me with this? Absolutely. That is what this whole podcast was ever designed for, which is the whole idea is to, pass on our experiences and, what little skill I have to other people. Well, you nodded. Why would you nod in agreement to that? That is harsh, man. It's so harsh.
I got lost in what I was thinking.
Can't believe that. But no, all seriously, I mean, I'm going to send a little video to Jack and talk him through the Flex 4, because the Flex 4 is my backup controller. Right, it's nice and small, nice and compact, but it definitely does the job. So, and I just think that it's important for people to, and I say this to my brides and grooms, there is no such thing as a silly question. I mean, what's the strangest question a bride's ever asked you? Can you think of anything off the top of your head?
Thanks for giving me a bit of notice in relation.
Yeah, sorry, it's just popped in. The only reason I'll let you have
the most bizarre question a bride has ever asked.
Yeah, I mean, I've got one that I can.
Well, you go. So I can't think of any at the moment.
So, I had a conversation with the bride and groom, and she said, "Oh, I know it's a silly question." I said, "No, this is a silly question." And one of the brides that I had a few years back messaged me and said, "Just a quick question: will you actually be at my wedding?" Now, straight away, I thought she thought I might send another DJ instead of me. I said, "Yeah, of course I will be there. You've booked me. I will be there. Of course I will." She went, "No. She said, "I don't mean like just you. Are you going to be there in person?" And I said, "Oh, I'm sorry, I don't follow you." I said, "What are you? Am I going to be there in person?" I said, "Yes, of course." Yeah. Well, you're not going to be DJing through a TV, are you? Like, virtually? And I'm like, no, I plan on being at the actual venue. She went, "Oh, that's a relief." And you know, you think, oh, why would that even enter your head?
I can't give you an answer if I'm totally
No,
honest.
that is
That's
bizarre
bizarre.
question. But
Once
she,
again,
yeah.
this is another thing that people want to comment on. So the mobile DJs out there, or anyone that's done mobile DJing for weddings, what is the most bizarre question you have received from a bride? There you go.
Yeah.
That's the question.
Yeah, there you go.
I'm not even going to say it's a dilemma because it's not a dilemma.
No, it's not a
just
dilemma.
question.
Yeah, but maybe we can get another button. The DJ's question.
I'm running out of buttons as it is.
Clearly not.
Well, if there is, I'm going to have to delete this one.
Whoa.
It's caring.
No, that
I
won't.
can't delete sharing is caring.
Absolutely not.
Because obviously this is what this little bit is about, because you're totally no. Look, Jack's reached out.
Yes.
He's asked you questions.
Yes.
We've had it before that people have come to us in relation to it, to anything, and we've helped people. I'd like to say we've helped people. The comments and people reaching out to us sort of directly has definitely helped, because I know that because people have told us, which is lovely to hear.
Yeah.
In relation to John's question about the bizarrest thing, let us know in the comments once again. It would be good to know what
It
the
would be.
bizarrest
It
thing.
would be just a little bit of fun.
A little bit of fun, everyone.
A little bit of fun.
A little bit of fun. But yeah, thanks, Jack, for reaching out to John. And as always, we're here. If you got a question or if you got anything, please let us know and we will try and answer it. That's ultimately what we're here to about. There is stuff, there's this whole bizarre industry that we're in and people wanting to gatekeep and do all that sort of stuff. We're here to disprove that theory.
Mm-hmm.
And hopefully, if John doesn't know the answer, I will probably know the answer. And
again, it just comes down, I mean, I've got youth on my side, so I'm not experienced as you.
Absolutely.
I'm just saying, just putting it out there.
Yeah.
Just go straight to Matty.
Listen, obviously, because I'm the oldest in this little duo, then feel free to come to the dad of the
team. Go to Grandpa.
No, not Grandpa. Come to the dad, and then I'll try and answer your question. But yeah, all good. Lovely stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff.
What you got coming up, John? Tell me.
So tomorrow I have a wedding. I'm doing a wedding tomorrow. It's only a small little affair. There's about 40 people going.
Nice.
It's a small venue.
Mm-hmm.
It's one of those venues where if I was to do that, on top of my head, I'll be touching the ceilings.
Okay. Once again, we've been doing this 56 weeks.
Yeah, true. Very true.
Once again, we've been doing this 56 weeks. John only 55 because he can't be bothered to turn up last week. But for our non-viewers out there, John put his fist on top of his head.
Yeah.
And then said, what words did you just say?
I can't remember. Yeah. But basically, from floor to ceiling, it's about 6'4".
Okay.
All right. So there is really not a lot of room. So I will be literally taking probably some Ape Labs lighting and some uplighters. And that's pretty much all I'm going to be able to fit in. And a small little combi booth.
That's all you need.
Yeah. It's all so that's tomorrow. Friday, I've got Friday night off.
Friday off.
I've got Friday off. I don't like working too much after a holiday. I like to break it up a bit,
No, of course.
And then Saturday. Oh, Saturday, you and I.
Don't talk about Saturday. I'm going to talk about Saturday.
You don't want to talk about Saturday? Okay.
I feel that you take away the thunder of when we're working together all the time, because you always go first. Because I give you the opportunity to say, John, what have you been up to, or what you got planned?
Okay. All right.
So see, look, you've gone completely silent now. Got anything Sunday? Got anything Monday? Nothing the following week?
Well, we don't want to do the following week, because when we record, then we'll be like, oh, yeah, with John, we've already done that bit with you, so let's just jog on, and we'll crack on and with the rest of it. So, Matty, what are you up to for the rest of this week?
Thank you for asking again, John. It's very kind of you. So I have this 14th birthday party on Friday. Fingers crossed it goes ahead. and I get payment. So yeah, there's that. And then on Saturday, you're coming around mine.
I am.
Yep. And then after that, we're heading into London, central London, where we are doing a silent disco at the British Museum for 2,400 people.
A big one.
Yeah, it's the biggest one we've done to date across the world. I can say that now.
I love that.
Across the world. It's the biggest one we've done, and really looking forward to it. There is a lot. I can't tell you how much, but there is a lot of red tape connected to this gig because it's in the British Museum. Obviously, we've done them in other smaller museums, but this being the British Museum, there is so much security checks. We've got to take identification.
Mm-hmm. Got mine ready.
Bring the real one, John. Don't bring the fake one. All right, bring the one that's got your true identity on it.
True, the true age.
Your true age on it. So there's loads. So that's for a Saturday night. So
I'm looking forward to it.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. So it's a nice little 80s get together. One very long session of almost 2,500 people, really.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be epic. It's going to look incredible.
Yeah, I'm going to have to get me little 360 charged up, I think.
I don't think we're on the same stage though.
Oh.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
I think the way that it's set up is that we're going to be in different parts of the main room.
I'll take 1 week off. He replaces me as a host, and now he's putting me on a completely different stage on my own. Yeah, you give me a dunce hat in a minute, wouldn't you?
To be honest, you're lucky you're coming.
So aggressive today.
Well, welcome back, John. Welcome back.
I missed you.
Yeah, welcome back to the fold. Yeah, here we are. So it's going to be a busy weekend. But yeah, it's.
Well, I hope Friday pans out your way.
Yeah, I'll tell everyone next week what happened.
Yeah. That'd be good if you could. Yeah, do the catch up. Absolutely love that.
As always, as we mentioned earlier on in the podcast, in relation to this week's DJ dilemma, let us know what you think about that, or if you've ever had it yourself, or how you go around that side of things. And also John's question.
What is the bizarre question?
Bizarrest question that a bride has ever asked you. Let's hear all of our wedding DJs out there, see what they have to say to that.
Love that idea.
Quick little show, because like I said, I'm been on jury service and I'm absolutely shattered. It's been a fairly tough couple of weeks, but we're getting to the end of it. But yeah, on that note, Johnny Boy and everyone that's been listening to this week's The Groove Junction, the DJ's podcast, which is supported by Wolf Mix. We are The Groove Junction. Go and find us on all your podcast providers, on YouTube, all of those places that obviously you're here now. You're watching, so you already know. But let other DJs know that we're here as well. Be nice.
Sharing is caring.
Exactly. Sharing is caring. So, John, I will see you same time, same place next week here on The Groove Junction.
See you then. Be safe. Be lucky.